Hey, what's going on, guys? Kaoiji here. So I recently just got done with the Phantasy Star Online 2 story, and without getting into any spoilers, it kind of hit me in the feels a little bit. So realistically, I've been playing Phantasy Star Online 2 now actively for a little over 2 to 3 years. But when I think about my time playing the Phantasy Star franchise as a whole, it has encompassed pretty much my entire life. And I pretty much told you guys that in a previous storytime video, but that's not what I'm trying to get into today. The reason why I'm a little bit bittersweet and why I'm caught in the feels is because of the ending theme song that I think all of you guys should just take a moment to appreciate. Once you get done with the secret ending or the true ending of Phantasy Star Online 2, you are met with a particular song. And in the lyrics, they say, thank you. If you look at a lot of these songs that are in Phantasy Star Online 2, it's basically telling you the story of what's going on at that moment in time. With, let's say the Luther fight or even the brand new world. It's always you come out on top or they're beating the big bad. Even with songs like Borderless, you're still getting some sort of the story inside the song itself. But when they were saying thank you, it was a little bit different. It hit different. It wasn't thank you to the character that they were saying thank you to. It felt like they were saying thank you to you, the player. So once I finally got around to getting the story missions done and I started listening in, I couldn't help but moment they started saying that, think about it and immediately fall into tears. Like I actually cried. You can go back into my VOD and I cried. And with New Genesis on the horizon, as well as the fact that Phantasy Star is kind of like the next chapter in my own career, I can't help but feel even more feelsy. Now, on February 26th, it's my 5-year anniversary of creating content as a whole. I mean, the first time I ever decided to go live on Twitch was on February 26th of 2016. So honestly, I think it's almost fitting that I say thank you to all of you for the next chapter in my career, but also thank you to the PSO2 team for creating such an amazing game, but then also using such a great song to close out Phantasy Star Online 2. Ultimately, when it comes to the story of PSO2, I'm going to be working on some lore videos going forward here because I feel like there's a lot of things to unpack, especially with the fact that it's been 8 years of story and some of it gets lost in translation, especially since you need to also have had experience with some of the manga that they put out as well. But despite the plot holes that appear in some of the early story or that appeared later on as they continue to abridge the story, or even some of the plot holes that appear only because of episode 4 as a whole, I can't lie, I enjoyed the experience a lot. Despite PSO2's story and theme pretty much going all over the place, it pretty much all comes together in episode 6. And when I got to realizing that felt good. That felt awesome to be a part of that. Even some simple plot points with Harriet coming to talk to you in episode 1 and 3 and all that jazz was kind of interesting to me. But again, I don't want to get into spoilers here. This video is pretty much just to urge you to play the story. Even if you may not be a fan of games of the way that it's presented, the story itself is so good. And if nothing else, then honestly, the ending of this story with the true ending and the thank you theme song and the end credits is more than worth it to be able to play the story over or even play the story for the first time. But yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest because if I didn't, I would probably be talking about it all week, and it's easier for me to do it in video form. But anyway, guys, as always, thank you guys again for watching. Stay awesome, stay beautiful. Thank you for 5 years of creating content. Thank you for what's going to be the first year here on YouTube. But anyway, stay awesome. I'll see you guys later. Peace. I'm out.